Okay, I kind of thought today would be the start of a new adventure, but apparently apparently I don't completely understand the software that I installed this like maybe around noon or so. So it may not be till next week before we try to sort out what's going on with the YouTubes. But I think Twitch is a thing still. Although really that large amount of drop frames does kind of give me pause. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I do want to shout out Fiery Kitty 1224 for the follow about 6 days ago. And since apparently it's not going to be a multi-stream, unfortunately, I guess it's just going to be the one. I guess what's going to happen is we're probably just going to go ahead and get things going here and then maybe do things the standard way. So, I guess without further ado, let's get things started with the reride. Yep, you knew this was coming. This week we're going first with it. Give me a second. I want to make sure that the game is properly showing. Alright. Should be. Alright. My Twitch is a bit behind, but if you've not seen this last week, boy, are you in for a treat. Apparently, I got an Easter egg with this. So let's get this started.
Hello, thank you for playing You Don't Know Jack the Reride. Tickets, please? Does that mean the arcade has just opened? Let's see how many coins you are taking out today.
All of them. Or as many as I can get my hands on.
Are you new to the Reride?
Nope.
Of course, my apologies. You clearly look like you know what you're doing, but protocol obligates me to ask.
Fair play.
As a reminder, here are your buzzers.
Okay.
Please allow me to remind you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
I guess we're doing the Evo era thing now.
And now, please enjoy the reride. Perhaps we will meet at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Reride is brought to you by the Feingold Institute for Evil Maniacal Laughter. May your enemies tremble before you're finally tuned in overacted glee. And now, please welcome a man who's played these games before you were conceived, Sam Feely!
Well, if it isn't Temu Thanos. Welcome to the game, big guy. Listen, you don't have the stones for this one. And if you step out of line with me, you'll get snapped before you can say, I am inevitable.
Nope.
All right, fire up your doomsday device and practice your maniacal laughter because it's time to die. I mean, ride. How much is this one? I wouldn't complain about it. Here's the category. Linguistic evolution turned me evil. Take your seats, the show's about to begin.
Okay.
Which of the following people best embodies the original meaning of the word villain? An apprentice glassworker, a bogan living in the countryside, a poor indentured servant, or a Boston Red Sox player?
I think it'd be the countryside.
You tried, and you failed. The lesson here is never try.
Wow.
The word villain comes from Latin via French and originally meant a serf or peasant bound to work at a villa, which was basically a plantation. Oh, great. Even common literary terms are classist. Okay, friend. All right, I've got a category for you. What fine footwear he stepped on me with?
Yes.
We're rocking and we're rolling. Which of the following is both a type of villain and a type of shoe? Heels, flats, brute. In addition to meaning high heels, heels are villains in pro wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, we saw all your complaints about how hard the pro wrestling floor is, but if you can't let it go after just this one question, then y'all are getting the boot.
Sure.
Talk to me, kiddo. Shotgun! Alright, you know how this works. Buzz in when you see the item that links the two clues. And keep track of all the correct answers if you want to have a shot at the bonus. Okay, let's shift this thing into overdrive. Prank call name Mike and the blank for Red October. Cold blank coffee and homemade beer equals home blank.
Oh, it's true.
At the drop of a blank, and a conspiracy theorist wears a tinfoil one.
That'd be a hat. Dress hat hunt.
Video game mind blank, and honing your skills equals polishing your blank.
Craft.
Sporting goods for curling, and blank closet.
Oh, broom.
14-day free blank, an Olympic qualifying event.
Bro.
Ask your blank if it's right for you, and to deceptively alter.
Doctor.
Alright, shifting gears into bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all? The FBI's 10 Most Wanted. Characters in the Breaking Bad universe. Steps to taking over the world. Parts of a doomsday device. Which words? Holy smokes, you got the bonus. Well, I'll be a son of a witch. Isn't that the cat's meow? Well, you're clearly beating yourself. Tries and shot. Well, you fumbled the bag, as the kids say. Here's the category. Another famous bald guy from the 90s. At the end of the last Austin Powers film, Dr. Evil renounced his evil ways and joined Austin Powers to defeat Goldmember. But was he really going to flush 7 years at Evil Medical School down the toilet so easily? Suppose Dr. Evil performed surgery on himself to remove his evilness. What would this procedure most likely be called? An evilplasty, an evilectomy, an evilotomy, or an eviloscopy?
I think it's an evoectomy.
The suffix ectomy refers to a surgery that completely removes something from the body, like an appendectomy for removing your appendix. It's a much more refined technique than using carnivorous sea bass or sharks with laser beams attached to their heads.
Yep, that would track.
Hit your buzzer and And we call this one... Oops, wrong damsel in distress. So, just so we're clear, Zelda from the Legend of Zelda series is not the series' protagonist, just the princess he has to rescue over and over and over and over and over.
Right.
Suppose Ganondorf instead kidnapped the woman Zelda was named after, which of the following people would most likely have to come to her rescue? Enzo Ferrari, Pete Townsend, Robert Frost, or F. Scott Fitzgerald?
I think it'd be F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Princess Zelda was named after novelist Zelda Sayre Fitzgerald, wife of fellow novelist and Great Gatsby creator F. Scott Fitzgerald. Not sure if I trust this interesting fact about Zelda without a source. Does anyone have a link? Okay, how much money am I giving away? A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore, right? Anyway. The real villains were the friends we made along the way. Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town had kind of an accidental villain redemption arc when the actor who portrayed him, Stefan Karl, was diagnosed with bile duct cancer, and his memory lives on through the We Are Number One YouTube memes. Which of these We Are Number One but meme video titles can you get away with lazily posting an unaltered video for because Lazy Town really was number one in that metric? We are number one, but it's Nielsen ratings. We are number one, but it's YouTube subscribers. We are number one, but it's most expensive kids shows. Or we are number one, but it's the Eurovision Song Contest.
I think it would be YouTube subs.
Oh, let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. According to the show's head writer, Mark Valenti, Lazy Town cost about $1 million per episode to produce, making it the most expensive children's TV series in the world during its run. No doubt half that budget went straight to Sporticus's mustache wax. Now's the time to hit your buzzer and select... Oh boy, I hope I budgeted for this.
Hello!
Do not adjust your computer screen. You are looking live at a Dis or Dat. Here's the category for your Dis or Dat. Are humans the real monsters? I'm going to list off 7 Disney films, and for each one, I would love for you to tell me if the main villain in the film is a human or not a human. You'll get some money for each right answer, and you'll lose money for each wrong answer and any ones you don't get to. You've got 30 seconds until the wire fills up to get all 7. Get your fingers on those numbers, it's time to party. Bambi, is the main villain human or not?
Human.
Toy Story. The Little Mermaid. The Lion King. The Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Aladdin.
Yes.
The Jungle Book. Wow, a perfect score. But listen, if Disney's IP attorneys come knocking after this episode, I'm going to need this back.
You're not getting it back.
You proud of your artistry? Or fartistry? Let's go. Pick a valley. Next on the docket. Ach nein, du hast mich gewillt. Here comes the questione. What horrors might the villainous Heinz Mean subject you to? He'd bore you to death with advanced math, he'd run you over in his racing car, he'd burst your eardrums with patented sound systems, or he'd force exotic foreign delicacies down your throat.
I think it's 3.
GG.
No.
The Heinz Mean is a mathematical concept used in functional analysis.
Oh,
Just trust me on this one, I'm not going to explain it to you, it's too complicated. It can't possibly be more complex than calculating wins above replacement in baseball. Okay, buzz in. Today's special, catching up with the Heinzes. And speaking of people named Heinz, if Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb made an invention that induces middle schmertz, what would he most likely call it? The art that's overly sentimental-inator, the unreadable handwriting-inator, the make menstrual pain worse-inator, or the lose all hope in humanity-inator? No, you're thinking of Weltschmertz, but you picking this answer renders the need for this device obsolete. Middle schmerz is lower abdominal and pelvic pain that occurs during ovulation. Leave it to the Germans to have a specific compound word for every single type of physical or mental condition.
I'm about to give you a respect challenge, your Backpfeifengesicht, you Effizienzdisrespektierer.
Gesundheit to you too, Tyler. something big. And this one is Germany, where comedy is legal, but they're just bad at it. Well, we've already talked about two villains with German names, so why don't we rip the Band-Aid off and finish with a question about the most evil German of them all, Mr. A. No. Not gonna let that happen. What am I, stupid? Which law did I just narrowly avoid proving true? Poe's law, Betteridge's law, Godwin's law, or Murphy's law? Betteridge's law states that any headline written in the form of a yes or no question can usually be answered no. And on that note, if you're not terminally online enough to know what Godwin's law is, why the hell are you even playing this game? Godwin's law states that as an online discussion grows, the probability that someone or something will be compared to Hitler or the Nazi Party approaches 1. And at this point in human history, there's no way you cannot see it coming. Buzz in for the Bucks, baby.
All right.
It only takes 7 hits to defeat
Okay, I
this
think I
final
got what
boss.
that joke was
Here's a
now.
clue for its weak point. The bad guys. Time to show me how bad you want this victory. Let's rock.
Bad guys. Bad romance. Just bad. Bad Blood. Featuring Kendrick Lamar. Yep, Mr. Bad Habits himself. Bad's the bow. Mr. Badlands.
Yeah, buddy, you show that attack who's boss. Now let's show your final score. Wow, incredible performance. But if a player gets a high score in a trivia game and there's no one there to see it, did it ever really happen?
YouTube and Twitch both say yes. And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, the Rewrite. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread that word. This is Stick and Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, I think what we're going to do is probably get things going for the next game. Right after we take a break for about... 90 seconds. Try that again, dude. You're not closed, okay? You can stop. Okay. But yeah, we will definitely take a 90-second, and then we'll be back with another round of we'll start with that wheel. I'm sorry, folks. I kind of thought that we would have the. I kind of thought we would have a Modi stream today, but apparently I don't quite fully understand how it works. We'll keep trying, though. We'll get there. It's honestly a little frustrating. I kind of thought that maybe I might be able to see if I could actually grab some things with YouTube and everything. I wanted to see for myself if I could actually get more viewers on YouTube or Twitch. But, it's kind of pointless if it's not going to actually go anywhere. And right now, it's just not going anywhere for me. Oh well. I guess that we'll just go a quick fort out and we'll be back next week. I mean Thursday. Maybe between now and then I'll be able to solve what's going wrong here. Alright. Got about 20 seconds left. Oh dear. You know what that means, right? Of course. It means we got more trivia coming in the future. I'm going to keep my eyes open on, by the way, on, yep. See if I can find somebody to raid in about a couple hours, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we're back. It's time to go the wheel. Okay, I am not behind today. I'm actually kind of ahead. That's working in my favor at least. Anyway, let's see what we got for the first game. Well, the second game. All right, another round with Nate Shapiro and Volume 1 awaits us. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get this going here.
When you want the best, but don't.
Of course, I always have to kind of do this to make sure that this thing actually works the way it's supposed to. There we go. All right. We're cooking. And let's get it started. All right. My YouTube's a bit behind, unfortunately. I'm sorry, my Twitch is a bit behind, but we'll
Okay, everybody.
get things going here.
Can I get somebody here right away on the double?
Yeah, Cookie. Names, thanks.
Okay, I got it.
I want to hear another question number 7 really clean. Really clean.
Hello, people. How you
Hi,
doing?
Cookie.
My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here. One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament
Full 21.
game or like a full... Thanks, babe.
And thank you,
If
babe.
you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. B is in bubble wrap. God, I love that bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap's a lot of fun to play with.
And I think you just had too
And a
many
good
noise.
stress
No way
reliever,
we
too.
can load all this on the hard drive.
20 seconds. Whoa, heads up. All right, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. You follow me?
10 seconds.
Yep, got
Good
it.
luck.
Okay, can we get the desktop out of here? Okay, we got a show here. Let's make it happen. Thank you. Let's go to black. Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
We'll have a fantastic good time.
Under 18, make sure your parents aren't home before calling.
It'll be checked now. Yep.
It's time for
Vortex time.
where high culture and pop culture collide. Yeah, all right. Welcome to You Don't Know Jack. You're playing solo for this show? All right, let's do it. Okay, pick a category.
All right.
It's now The category, The Muppet Show and Legendary Figures. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. The Clutch Cargo cartoon characters had real mouths. The Swedish chef from The Muppet Show had real hands. Who of the following was not a real person? Sir Lancelot, St. Nicholas, Joan of Arc, or the Black Prince? Black Prince. I hate that. That's what I keep getting back from the Photoshop. Hello!
Ew.
Here's what you should have guessed. Sir Lancelot, fictional character, although I hear he used his lance a lot with Guinevere. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Whoop-de-doo, it's question number 2.
This one's gonna be sweat hogs and just plain everyday hogs. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. On Welcome Back, Kotter, Gabe and the Sweat Hogs were the stars of James Buchanan High School. But what about those boring kids who sat in the back of the class and never talked? If Welcome Back, Kotter were a Shakespearean play in theater lingo, what would those actors be known as? Extras, spear carriers, horseshacks, or cameos?
Probably spear carriers.
Spear carriers. You know, actors in Shakespearean plays who don't have any lines and whose main job is to fill space, but they really look like geeks. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 3.
The category is Coming of Age Child Stars. Okay, this one might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Okay, in film, Shirley Temple never swam naked in a blue lagoon, and Brooke Shields never tap danced with Bill Bojangles Robinson down a flight of stairs. But the two former child stars, Shirley Temple and Brooke Shields, do share at least one thing in common, though. What is it? Both served as foreign ambassadors, both were shown in Ivory Snow soapboxes, both smoked cigars with George Burns, or both portrayed prostitutes in film. That's
No.
pretty way off. Actually, the fact is, they both played whores. Brooke was a hooker in the film Pretty Baby. Shirley was one in politics in Washington. Good ship, lollipop my ass.
Wow.
Okay, pick a category. All right, let's see what we're doing here. What did you call me? A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight, because here we go. Susie is polydactylous, meaning she has too many of what? Fish, breasts, boyfriends, or toes?
Toes.
Toesies. And these 3 little piggies went to college, and these 4 other piggies got a condo together, and these 2...
You had it coming.
How about
You
it? Hit me
totally
with the
had that
category.
coming.
Question 5.
The name of this category is Peanuts and Our Darkest Fears. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Which Peanuts character might you try to avoid if you had bromidrosophobia? Lucy, Woodstock, Pigpen, or Snoopy? The nose always knows.
Yep.
Bromidrosophobia is a fear of bad smells. Okay, pick a category.
Gibberish question.
West Trucklicks, 9 more.
It's time for a Snickerclish restaurant.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Insults and big business. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, I want you to tell me, what proverb does this rhyme with? A burly word frets la firm. Huh, affirm what? Go for it, type in your answer. Nice job. Looks like you get the proverbial worm.
Worms got protein.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a cat. The category behind this question is This Old Slasher. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If handyman Bob Vila gave up weekend home repair and took up Olympic fencing, which of the following weapons would not be in his tool belt? Broadsword, saber, epee, or foil?
Yeah, there's no broadsword in fencing.
Broadswords aren't used in Olympic fencing. If they were, Bob's relationship with Sears might come to an end.
On guard, handyman.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
Not always true, though.
Here's the category. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. How many strings are on a 12-string guitar? Half a score, the square root of a gross, a ream, or 6? You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. The square root of a gross. A gross equals 144. The square root of that is 12.
12.
You got that, Einstein?
Okay, I didn't realize the gross was 144.
Okay,
That's
pick a
what
category.
threw me.
Number 9.
Next up, snacks we're completely nuts over. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which of the following was a real candy sold in the U.S.? Charlie Chimps chocolate cherries, chocolate-covered gorilla balls, gopher gonads, or honey roasted condor's nuts? Gorilla balls. They were malted milk balls.
There you go.
And no, they were not sold in a little wrinkly bag. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Yeah, I think we might need this after that last question.
All right, let's see what we're doing here.
Not
Squeaky
gonna
clean
lie.
moments in history. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. The Immaculate Reception refers to what? The slogan for a 1970s Zenith antenna set, a notorious Hollywood wedding party in 1981, the birth of Jesus Christ, or a legendary touchdown catch in the NFL?
That'd be an NFL catch.
A legendary touchdown catch in the National Football League. The Steelers and the Raiders in the 72 playoffs. Man, I'm getting misty just thinking about it. We've got 10 questions
You
done.
probably weren't
If for
around
10
back
more, we're
then.
going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it. How about it? Hit me with the category.
And now, 11.
The category is the Fats of Life. It's going to be worth $4,000.
Alrighty.
Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Natalie and Tootie from the Facts of Life have decided to become professional boxers. If they each bulk up to 176 pounds, what professional weight class will they fight in? Heavyweight, welterweight, lightweight, or middleweight?
I think they'd be middleweight.
Middleweight? How about deadweight?
Oh.
And here's the right answer. Heavyweight.
Really?
Once you're over 175 pounds, you're in. I'll tell you, those second and third helpings of Mrs. Garrett's mashed potatoes really paid off for those gals. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Here comes question 12.
The category, Honest Abe's Stomping Ground. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you.
Okay, well, you're gonna
hang
need to
tight.
start
Put your
making
fingers
a
on your
run on
buzzers.
this.
Here's the question. Which of the following TV characters is not a native of a town called Springfield? Bart Simpson, Mr. Douglas from Green Acres, the Bowers from The Guiding Light, or Kitten from Father Knows Best?
I think it's... Oh, no.
Mr.
Douglas.
Douglas.
Hooterville.
Yeah, he moved from New York to Hooterville. It's a suburb of huge boob city. Okay, pick a category.
I definitely had enough of this.
This one's gonna be, I've had enough of this. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. What is semantic satiation? When you say a word so much it loses meaning, when you've had too many kosher dills, the total number of words you can learn, or a European form of birth control?
When you say a word so much it loses meaning,
Saying a word so often it loses its meaning.
I think maybe...
Just try it. Try. No
no
hell
thanks,
am I
I've
saying?
already had that issue with Louis. Over in
How
full
about it?
stream.
Hit me with a category.
Doobadoo-wah, doobadoo-wee. It's question 14.
The category behind this question is James Bondage. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Bond. James Bond. God, was that guy a stud. Which of the following is not a real Bond girl? Lada Booty, Kissy Suzuki, Holly Goodhead, or Chew Me?
I think Chew Me was not.
Chew me! Chew you!
Oh, really?
Too bad you didn't pick this. Lada Booty. Yeah, that's a name our writers made up. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Here's question 15.
Yeah, what
The
about
name
Bob
of
and
this
Dave?
category
or,
is What About Bob? This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If Bob gets a hat trick with a wrister, what is Bob doing? Performing magic, soliciting a prostitute, playing hockey, or winning an award?
He just scored 3 goals in hockey.
In hockey terms, Bob's wrist shot is his third goal of the game. Now, if he were getting a wrister for one of his tricks, that would be something else entirely. Okay, pick a category.
Question number 16. And I like it too.
Next up,
Yes.
I got your fairy tale right here. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight, because here we go. Hey, what actually happens at the end of Aesop's fable, The Boy Who Cried Wolf? A wolf eats the boy's sheep, the boy becomes friends with the wolf, a wolf eats the boy, or the townspeople slice off the boy's tongue.
I think a wolf actually ended up eating the wolf boy's sheep.
That's right. A wolf eats the sheep. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh,
Gibberish
best
question
Putz Fits
again.
mine, whore.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish past gun.
The category for this gibberish question? Alcoholic beverages and Africa. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, get yourself ready. Here comes the puzzle. What does this rhyme with? Beer's cooking.
Beer's
Fat
cooking.
new hit.
Beer's
Hit one,
cooking.
it's from a famous romantic
Fat new
movie.
head.
It's from a movie set in Morocco.
Okay.
You got to type. Here's looking at you, kid.
You looking at me? Are you looking at me?
Take it easy, kid.
Yeah. It's a taxi
Okay,
driver.
pick a category.
Song to City.
Here's the category. 100% pure meat, we think. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. If you decided to open the world's first 24-hour all-pork supermarket, what would be the most appropriate name? The Bounteous Bovine, Lupins R Us, Equine Emporium, or Porcine Provisions?
That would be porcine.
Porcine Provisions. Porcine means of or resembling swine or pigs.
Yippers.
There you go. There's a word to sneak into your everyday vocabulary. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Sibling rivalry. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, boys and girls, it's time for a history lesson. All right, let's say you're the U.S., your little brother's Nicaragua, and your mother is France. You and your brother have a fight. What prevents your mom from interfering? Manifest Destiny, the Geneva Convention, the Mayflower Compact, or the Monroe Doctrine?
I think it would be the Monroe Doctrine.
The Monroe Doctrine. President Monroe said that if anything goes down in our hemisphere, that's our turf, man.
Yep.
But Mom, Nicaragua started it.
Okay, pick a category.
Question number 20.
This one's gonna be Roman holiday, and this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Which of the following holidays does not move around to different dates? Labor Day, Groundhog Day, Mother's Day, or Election Day?
Groundhog Day is always February 2nd.
Groundhog Day, it always falls on February 2nd. Yeah, that's when that beaver comes out of that hole and airs himself out, right? How about it? Hit me with a category.
Okay.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match, and you
It's
got
time
2,000
to
bucks.
see if we can
Buzz
finish
in
strong
when there
here.
isn't a match, and you lose 2,000. And don't forget, it's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Excuse me, I believe I was next in line. You better have your finger over your buzzer and get ready to be pushy.
Alright, your beat. Co-pilot. In succession. Deputy Fife. No, Riker was. Prince? Prince of Wales, there you go. The Concert Master, okay.
You were definitely jamming on that deck attack! Let's find out how it helped your score! That's the game!
I'll take it.
Well, you kicked butt, no two ways about it. Of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge or anything, but, you know, that's not the point. The point is, you don't know Jack.
Hey, Cookie, what's the deal with the contestants now?
Alright, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Well, I think we will head over to the next thing. Alright. That concludes this episode of Yodo Jack Volume 1. If you like what you saw there, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Ticket Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, I think it's time to take a quick stretch break for about 90 seconds or so. We're going to get that third game going, and I will see you in 90. Sorry. How's it going, everybody? I am back. Let's get this thing started. Wait, let me try one more thing. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry. This isn't necessarily the most exciting portion here, but I'm trying to see if I could do something with this thing. And wouldn't that be good if I could actually get part of this to work? It's better than nothing. Yeah, well, 15 seconds should be plenty of time. Okay, come on. Really? You're going to do this to me? 15. Thank you. All right. Okay. Hello, hello. All right, try to see what that third game is. I'm hoping YouTube is actually with me on this. If not, then, well, we're trying. Let's spin the wheel, see what we got here. Volume 2, so it looks like I will have a run with, yeah, it looks like I will have a run with, trying to think here real quick. Okay. We're going to have a run with Buzz, I think. Yeah. Okay.
$60.
Buzz.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. 60 seconds. Let's get this thing going here.
Tell Helen that I don't have the RF cable. I cannot talk to her right now.
Tomas, Hello, welcome to the show. Would you mind telling me how many contestants are playing the game today? Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, let's
All
have
right,
your
Cookie.
name.
I think you're being a little bit
Start
harsh.
a new one, Clark.
Hey, Smitty.
Yeah, old man.
Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a... You want
21.
it? You got it.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Barnaby Jones. And you know something? I don't think I watched that show once in my whole life.
And to be fair, I don't think I have either.
Hey,
It's an old show after all.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. All right. When you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't, don't. But but if you buzz in, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
Yep.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop, please.
7.
No.
Take it to black.
No.
5.
Cue graphics.
4.
You're on your
3.
Stand by.
These girls will get you off.
It's time for another round with the Goofy Goober.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, welcome. Good to see ya. Playing by yourself today. That's cool. I'll close my eyes. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Come on, we need a category.
I didn't want to think of politics into as much,
This
but
category
it's
is
just
screw the
irresistible right now.
Republicans. Get this right, get $2,000. You know, government cutbacks in the arts have forced some pretty drastic measures, like combining two pieces of art that cut display costs. So look closely and tell me which of the following names best fits this cost-cutting work of art. The Winged Victory Kiss, Thinker DeMilo, The Ecstasy of the Lincoln Memorial, or David and David.
I think it'd be the Thinker DeMilo.
Venus DeMilo has no arms, and the Rodin's Thinker sits and thinks. In this case, he's thinking he'd like his freaking arms back.
Probably.
Okay, pick a category. The category. Damn it, the cake keeps burning. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Okay, take a shot at this. Wouldn't you know it, it's your year to organize a son's birthday party based on its age relative to its expected lifespan. What kind of tasteless party supplies should you get? Fake IDs, Claricel and Boone's Farm, Smurf balloons and gooey cake, toupees and over-the-hill mugs, or live goat?
I'm gonna guess over the hill.
The sun is about 5 billion years old, with another 5 billion or so to go, so it's hitting middle age. Soon it'll start growing sideburns, driving a sports car and hitting on stars half its age.
That seems about right.
What do you say?
Put on your pants for the naked dance. 3.
And this questions category is, what's my handicap? $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Which of the following medical procedures possibly could treat Mr. Magoo's famous disability? Hycolonic, cochlear transplant, radial keratotomy, or liposuction?
That'd probably be number 3.
Radial keratotomy, or RK, is a surgical procedure that corrects nearsightedness. So we're assuming Mr. Magoo's nearsighted, not just senile or stupid.
You should have done it again.
How about it? We need a category.
Just like with that movie.
The light sounds of question 4.
Category. Just 'cause J.P. Morgan does it, $2,000 for right answer. All right, get ready to type. And, hey, what was the name of that guy? You know, he was on the Gong Show a lot. And he did really bad stand-up comedy. And nobody knew who he was. Because he always wore a paper bag on his head. Oh, my... What was his name? Come on, make me... That's right, the Unknown Comic! Could someone please tell me the appeal of having a game show with a smart-ass comic whose face you never get to see? I mean, what's that about?
You of all people would
Alright,
not
go ahead
know
and pick
this, Buzz? Really?
Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat.
Wow.
Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. The Fresh Prince of Darkness. Whoa, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I need you to tell me if it's a TV teen or another name for the devil.
As each one comes up,
Okay.
if it's a TV teen, press 1.
Not both,
if it's another
thankfully.
name for the devil, press 2. And press 4 to skip. Right answer will net you $500, but I'll take $500 away for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Beelzebub, TV teen or
That's the devil.
Urkel,
Teen.
Lucifer,
Devil.
Old Nick,
Satan.
Satan,
Satan.
Screech,
Teen.
last one,
Teen.
That's all she wrote. Well, blow me down, Popeye. Let's see your score now. Yeah, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on. Come on, we need a category.
Oh, this is really big. This thing is huge.
And we call this one Stupid Planets. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Because it's the most dense, which planet would spend the most time sitting in a corner wearing a dunce cap at planet school? Jupiter, Earth, Mars, or Saturn? No, but Saturn does get sent home a lot for wearing too many rings.
Yeah.
Here's what you should have picked.
Hey, Venus, look at Earth. She's like so dense.
Yeah, I may be dense, but at least my name's not Uranus.
Well, to be fair, you can say that for a lot of
Pick your pick.
planets.
What do you say? And this category is drinks and divorcees. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, Schneider from One Day at a Time asks Ann Romano to meet him for a nightcap. Ann and Schneider slip into a steamy room in the building. He pours whiskey into a shot glass and drops it into a mug of beer. Ann chugs it down. What and where is she drinking? A shandy in the steam room, a boilermaker in the boiler room, a sour pussy in the septic tank, or a banshee in the basement?
Probably a boilermaker.
Yeah, Ms. Romano, that's my famous boilermaker. Now can I inspect your pipes?
I don't think that's
Okay,
what they
pick a
refer to
category.
as plumbing.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
This one's gonna be juice, toast, milk, and international law. And this one's worth $2,000.
So basically
Get
it's
your fingers
IHOP.
ready. Here's one coming at you. What would be the most appropriate name for a breakfast cereal made by the Worldwide Crime Fighting Agency? World Court Krispies, Group of 7 Nuts and Grains, Honey Wheat Interpolos, or NATO Nuggets?
That would be Interpolos.
The International Criminal Police Organization that's sweetened with a touch of honey. Hey kids, get your own fake passport in specially marked boxes. Alright, go ahead and pick one. The category is, I like the wacky next door neighbor Linnaeus. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Which of the following TV shows does not contain one of the classifications of living organisms found in the taxonomic hierarchy? Head of the Class, All in the Family, Three's Company, or Law and Order?
I think it'd be Company.
There's no classification called Company. It just goes to prove my theory that the Ropers were not from this planet. How about it? We need a category. The category is not so sterling silverware. Get this right, get $2,000. Remember that nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, where the dish ran away with the spoon? Well, if after eloping the dish found out that the spoon's little utensil was also shaped like a spoon, what would be the best way for her to describe it? Spatulate, fistulous, linear, or spoony?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just going to leave this one alone.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Spatulate can mean spoon-like. I think it can also mean an annulment. Okay, round 1 is history. Let's move on to round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. Come on, we need a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
Category, let's do it. The house that the Bradys built. Get this right, you're bringing home $6K. All right, ready? Complete this analogy. Tiger is to the Brady kids' house of cards as Alexander Eiffel is to the Eiffel Tower, Jehovah is to the Tower of Babel, Mussolini is to the Berlin Wall, or the Olsen twins is to Full House.
I think it...
In the famous episode, the Brady's dog Tiger knocked over the kids' house of cards, and Jehovah thwarted the building of the Tower of Babel by making all the builders speak different languages.
No more kibbles for Jehovah.
Take your pick. What do you say?
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
All right, next up. Music only a dog could love. We are talking 4 big ones. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. Scooby-Doo is to Scrappy-Doo as accordion is to Daphne, singer, concertina, or Lawrence Welk.
I think it would be concertina.
Concertina! Like Scrappy, it's the smaller and even more irritating version of the original.
Yep.
Okay, pick a category.
I love 13, number 13. Oh.
Okay, coming up, this category is... Would you go ahead and kick it already? Pop a right answer, you got 4K. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. If Italy is the boot and Sicily is the ball, what body of water is the playing field? Okay, let's... They're playing in the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
And after all these years
apparently
of playing in the
spelling
Mediterranean
is okay as long
saltwater,
as they know what you're
isn't
referring
that Italy
to.
isn't all pasty white and wrinkly. All right, go ahead and pick one.
And the number in your dreams, 14.
And this category is... Trojan Wars. This one's worth $6,000. Get ready, folks. Let's say 4 men are fighting for your affections. You decide to pick the one who produces the greatest number of sperm per ejaculation. If each man produces the same quantity as his namesake animal, whom should you pick? The sexist pig, the sheepish guy in the corner, the lying dog, or the one who's hung like a horse?
Oh my god. I don't know. First of all, the question is tacky. Second
Now,
of
the
all...
correct answer is... The sexist pig will produce 45 billion sperm per ejaculation. So, have him, use him, make him clean up, and throw him away. Come on, we need a category. And we call this one, Keeping Marriage a Family Affair. We got $4,000 on the table. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. Okay, it's the annual Thanksgiving family gathering, and your brother falls in love with and decides to marry your father's cousin's daughter. What relation is your future sister-in-law to you? Great aunt, cousin once removed, second cousin, or half cousin? Shoulda picked this. She's your second cousin. And I understand that marriage is legal everywhere, not just in Alabama. How about it?
Wow.
We need a category. This category is... Are we almost to hell yet? This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, when you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Let's say Satan is taking his family on a nice little vacation. The Dark Angel of Death and his minions are traveling cross-country from their home in New Jersey to visit Devil's Tower. Which state is their ultimate destination?
Where the heck is Devil's Tower? That's the question.
Now, the correct answer is...
Wyoming.
Devil's Tower is in Wyoming. It's nice that the Devil family could go on a real vacation this year. The last vacation they took was just a long weekend at Rush Limbaugh's house. Take your pick. What do you say? The category: Babes and Dice Games. And this one's worth $4,000. All right, ready? Complete this analogy. Baywatch is to Baywatch Nights as backgammon is to AC-doocy, baccarat, bridge, or chess.
Baccarat?
All right, it's the popular game Baccarong.
Oh.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. AC-doocy is a variation of the classic game backgammon, just like Baywatch Nights is a variation of Baywatch. But as far as I know, they still don't have any plans to add any bikini-clad young women to the rules. Come on, we need a category. Uh-oh, chest butt sits grind
Gibberish
floor.
question time.
It's time for
Junior Lake Test Run.
Here's a gibberish category. Illegal army meals. And $10,000 is what we're stepping out the door with. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, tell me, what song title does this rhyme
Song
with?
title.
Mess.
Mess the Fab Okra Pandas.
Okra Pandas. It's a 1920s song. I know you weren't alive then, just concentrate. It's a song about a banana shortage. Last clue, yes, we have no kiwi fruit either. You'd better... Okay, let's see, type in... So, you got any grapes?
Do not make me throw this hat at
Okay,
you,
pick a
Buzz.
category.
like a bad Hollywood scene. It was question 19.
And this questions category is... Take this trombone and shove it. $2,000 for right answer. Check this out. Imagine a battle royale among the different sections of a standard orchestra. Based on sheer numbers alone, which instrumentalist would emerge victorious? The violin section, the viola section, the clarinet section, or the flute section?
I'm thinking it's violin.
There are traditionally over 30 violinists who could fight for their cause. Luckily for the tuba player, strength in numbers doesn't always win. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Ew.
Fresh Saver. 20.
Category. 1 plus 1 equals
This is not
clean.
gonna be an easy
We're
one.
talking $6,000 for this one. Alright, here we go. If Procter & Gamble introduced a line of laundry detergents named for mathematical terms, which of the following could be sold as the unproven detergent that everyone uses? Concentrated index, axiom with bleach, liquid golden ratio, or extra strength prime? That's right.
Here we go.
An axiom is an unproved mathematical statement, widely accepted as being true. The bleach part gives you whiter whites.
Yeah.
Take your pick. What do you say?
Alright, hang into Jack Attack time.
Time for the attack. Soon as you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. 2,000 bucks if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. But do not forget, not just any match works.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. An either or proposition. And I have a proposition for you. Let's go to work, shall we?
Never. There we go. High water. Phrases with or. Crook. Fish for cut bait, there you go. Oh. Swim. Treat.
Damn, you rocked on this one. Amazing. Let's check out what it did to your score. That's the game.
Solid. Good job.
Oh boy, you know more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can decide whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that. Think about it while I tell you.
You don't know Jack.
Okay, excellent show. Please roll the commercials and Cookie, what's happening here?
Well, congratulations. You knocked some poor sap off the high scoreboard
Yeah,
and
I
took
knocked
it over
myself
for
off.
yourself. This is a precious moment. Why don't you take a Polaroid of the monitor or something? Yeah, and then tell me if you want to play this game again.
And juicy.
Finally, you can be confident that your family is eating good food because you eat it first. All you do is eat the raw ingredients.
And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack, the You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. We'll be back and spread the word. We'll see you next time here in Tickets Please. The arcade is now closed. My goodness, my tongue was struggling for a hot minute. Let's go ahead and knock out another 90 seconds before we reach the exciting conclusion. I would just say, I'm probably not doing a stream on Monday. I may do. I'll probably do another round of Old School Jack on Thursday. Hopefully, I'll be able to solve all the issues with my stream by that point, and we should be able to vibe and be good with that. It kind of feels like my, I am definitely noticing some issues with a lot of drop frames. I gotta see what's going on with that. Anyway, welcome back. Let's reach the exciting conclusion of this thing here. All right. Today, so far, we have gone through... I'm sorry, give me a second. Yeah, let's get things started here. We've gone through the Reride, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Let's see what that last game holds for us, dear. And we're finishing with a little bit of Louder, Faster, Funnier. If I come across Trivia Pot Pie, I'm going to skip because somebody wanted... I think I want somebody there who was really excited about it. I want to make sure that they got to see what the correct answer was. What the question was and everything. Give me 1 second.
Why don't you tell me how many players we have today?
Give me 1 second.
Look around you. How many players do we have? Aw, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, what's your name? Okie dokie. Have a look around and choose an episode.
Alright, we got Babies, When I Grow Up, Homecoming, Chicago. Let's do Homecoming.
No ride. 30 seconds. Now look, your buzzer is going to be the letter B. That's B, as in bobbing along. 20 seconds. So we're going. Now when a question pops up, you got to buzz in. Then to pick the answer that you want, just hit that number on the keyboard. Follow me? Easy breezy. Go on. Get.
No trivia pot pie for us today, thankfully. We did get
It's
Schmitty,
time
though.
for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome home. Yeah, that's right. In honor of fall, football, and fancy dances, we're presenting our homecoming episode. So, before we start the game, what do you say we have a little cheer? You ready? Schmitty, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Go Schmitty! All right, now I feel stupid. You made me do that all by myself. Thanks a lot.
Yep. Well, I mean, Cookie is obviously the better
Time
host.
to pick a category. Today's specialties include Little Nielsen ratings on the prairie. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Heads up, here it comes. If the Homestead Act applied to TV time slots, what would a show like Little House on the Prairie have to do to keep its time slot forever? Pay $5 to the FCC, stay on the air for 5 years, spin off 5 other shows, or run 5 very special episodes each season. Get this, according to the Homestead Act, if Western settlers staked a claim and then stayed put for 5 years, the land was theirs to keep.
There we go.
Of course, what most Americans don't know is that Little House tried to stay put in its time slot, but after a long, hard winter, it was eventually killed and eaten by wolves.
Huh.
Give me a category. For your viewing pleasure, throwing up from that Saturday night fever. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Okay, free your mind. Suppose after doing the funky chicken on the dance floor, you eat some funky chicken from the buffet. Because it's transmitted through tainted poultry, what might you get? Malaria, salmonella, African sleeping sickness, or botulism?
I think that'd be salmonella.
Salmonella can be found in bad chicken and rotten eggs. Hey, but look at it this way. You'll be the only person during the hokey pokey who'll be able to turn their stomach around.
Ew.
Category, please. Coming at you, the Pope is a wizard. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Hey, remember in The Wizard of Oz, how Dorothy keeps saying, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, I'm sorry. If Dorothy were to say, there's no place like Rome over and over, which of these structures is she probably not thinking about? The Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica, the Colosseum, or the Parthenon? Survey says...
Nope.
So you don't lose any sleep over it. It's all Greek to me. And you too, because the Parthenon is in Athens, not Rome. And just like at my homecoming dance, there are a lot of stoned people there. Or stoned people, whichever.
Sure.
All right, I need a category. Shake hands with too Rocky Mountain High to drive. $3,000 for this one. Think fast, it's question time. Suppose all country roads lead to the same home John Denver sings about in Take Me Home, Country Roads. If you're lost on some rural route, where will you wind up? Colorado, Louisiana, South Carolina, or West Virginia?
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Take Me Home, Country Roads. Yes, it's a beautiful song in which John Denver asks the country roads to take him back to West Virginia. And like the man always says, thank God I'm a country boy. Well, okay, I'm not exactly a country boy, but I do have a pair of overall chaps. All right, pick a category. Uh-oh, fresh slut tits eyesore.
Gibberish question.
It's time for a Riverfish Dress Nut.
One gibberish category coming up. Damn kids running all over the lawn. What do you say to $5,000 to start this
Make me
gibberish
feel like
question
Clint
off?
Eastwood.
Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this thing, but every second and a half, I'm going to take some of that cash back. Okay, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me with what idiom does it rhyme?
Idiom.
Sun will arouse.
Sun will arouse
unknown.
unknown.
First clue, it involves cattle. A cow in the hand is worth... No. It involves cattle that take a long time to return. And your last clue, the cows eventually come home.
No.
Hey, look, that's fine if you don't know the answer. I can sit here and fire questions at you. Sun will arouse, dumb gnome.
Until the cows come home, yeah?
You know, if your cows take too long to come home, you might want to consider getting them a cell phone. That way you can call them up, find out where they are, and not worry so much.
Yeah, but can
Throw
you
me
get
a
the cows to
category.
answer?
This category is known as We Rule in Favor of Partying Hardy. You get it right, you get $2K. Here's the question. If your school uses the U.S. Supreme Court as a model, what would be the first step in becoming a member of the homecoming court? Being a relative of the school principal, appointment by the class president, a general election by the student body, or membership in the National
You would get
Honor
appointed
Society.
by the class president.
All nominees for Supreme Court are first appointed by my close personal friend, the President of the United States.
I need to see that connection, Smitty.
And as long as you don't find a pubic hair in your soda, homecoming will go off without a hitch. Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for Don't Die on My Parade. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. See what you can do with this one. If your school's homecoming king falls off of a parade float and dies, what should the homecoming queen's new title be? The homecoming queen dowager, the homecoming queen reject, the homecoming queen elect, or the homecoming queen duchess?
I think it's that dowager.
A queen whose husband or clumsy classmate has died is called a queen dowager.
Thank you, Downtown
As for
Abbey.
the king, well, he's just a dead king who shouldn't have been swigging vodka with his buddies before the parade. Category, please.
Hungry like the wolf.
I believe this one is called Hungry Like Thomas Wolfe. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, get out your calculators and see if you can figure out this homecoming equation. Heartfelt Thomas Wolfe coming-of-age novel plus 80s voodoo sex flick equals what? You Can Never Go Home Alone, Homeward Bound and Gagged, Look Homeward, Angel Heart, or I'll Be Home for Christmas in Hell.
I think Look Homeward, Angel Heart.
It's Thomas Wolfe's Look Homeward, Angel combined with that crazy Mickey Rourke, Lisa Bonet movie, Angel Heart.
With Robert De Niro, I think.
Yep, and it's true, you know? You haven't really become a man until you've seen blood dripping from the ceiling as you make love to a Cosby kid. I know.
Personal experience, Smitty?
Time to pick a category. Well, what do we have here? Black berets and jock straps. $2,000 for a correct answer. Get the wax out of your ears. It's question time. Suppose your school's football team plays its homecoming game against the Hudson River School of Art. What big play will not appear in the highlight reel? Thomas Cole being sacked in the end zone, Georgia O'Keefe fumbling at the goal line, George Innes throwing an interception, or Asher Durand missing a field goal.
Nope, this is not working for me, brother.
Okay, now here's a good answer. The landscape painters of the Hudson River School of Art were very big in the mid-19th century. Unfortunately, Georgia O'Keefe wasn't even born yet. And besides, she painted like a girl.
Wow.
All right, pick a category. Let's take a look at Hansel and Gretel. We're making a documentary. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Eyes forward, we're going. Say Hansel and Gretel leave a trail of challah breadcrumbs to help them find their way home. What could you accurately assume about them? They're Amish, they're Jewish, they're Catholic, or they're Muslim.
It's a 50-50 gamble. I'm going to guess that they're Jewish.
Challah is egg bread that's braided into loaves and eaten on Jewish holidays and the Sabbath.
There you go.
And if Hansel and Gretel were Hindu, it would have been a lot better, because then they would have followed Gandhi's advice. A devout Hindu must resist the temptation of a witch's gingerbread house. Throw me a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is pomp and circumstances trying to get laid. Now, I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, all right? And for each one, I want you to tell me if it contains high school hijinks or college hijinks.
High school or college?
Comes up. If it's a film about high school
Richmond High,
shenanigans,
probably
press
high
1.
school.
If it's a film about
Animal
college
House is
shenanigans,
college.
press 2. And hit 4 if you want to skip. Each correct answer, you're going to get $1,000. And I'll take away $1,000 for every wrong answer or for those that you didn't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready?
Yeah,
It's
think so.
American Pie, high school or college?
High school.
Back to school.
College.
School days.
College.
Election.
High school.
Porkies.
College.
Revenge of the Nerds.
That's college.
One more. Ernest Goes to School.
High school.
That's all 7. Yeah, 6 out of 7. That's as close as you can get to being perfect without being me. Let's see what you did to your score. Talk about the Price is Right. Well done. Let's see what we got next. All right, I need a category. The category? The girl in the edible dress. How does $4,000 grab you? Let's see how you handle this one. Oh no, you broke the spaghetti straps on your dress right before the homecoming dance. Because it's long and thin, which pasta noodles would make the best substitute straps? Penne, ziti, vermicelli, or cavatelli?
Vermicelli.
That feels good, don't it?
Yes, it does.
Add a nice basil corsage to that vermicelli strap dress, and there's really no need to go out for dinner. Time to pick a category. Open wide and get ready for baseball players have the biggest bats. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Hey, you know that whole baseball sex metaphor where you get to first base and second base, and if you go all the way, you hit a home run, right? Because he is baseball's all-time home run champion. Yeah, who should also be considered baseball's biggest tramp? Hank Aaron,
How
Ernie
dare
Banks,
you.
Mark McGuire, or Babe Ruth?
Happy Homer and Hank.
That bimbo Hank Aaron holds the record for having hit the most home runs in his career. 755 of them.
Well, at least we all know it's now
I'll
Barry
tell you, with all that
Bonds.
scoring going on, it's no wonder baseball players are always scratching their crotches. Give me a category. For your enjoyment, accessorizing with artillery. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hey, did you ever hear that song, The Homecoming Queen's Got a Gun? Yeah, it was a very funny novelty song before kids actually started shooting at each other. If the Brady Bill were in effect when the homecoming queen purchased her gun, how long would she have to wait before arming herself? 2 hours, 5 days, 6 weeks, or 1 year?
Happy 5 days.
All right, losers. Get your hands in the air.
You're holding a tiara.
I know. I'm still waiting for my gun.
Of course, she wouldn't have to wait if she bought it behind the Porta-Johns at the local gun show, like the other kids. You're about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's got to be a match that fits this clue. Tell me about your swank home, and then give me your phone number so I can call you at all hours of the evening. Good luck, freaks.
Oh, it's an army tin, isn't it? All women storm. Okay, over the garage, I bet. There you go. He probably lives on a boat. Herman's head. Army tin is the answer we're looking for.
one, I couldn't have done a better job myself because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know?
Then you wouldn't have been able to host a game,
This isn't
dude.
easy for me to say.
You don't know Jack.
Sounds like congratulations, player. I applaud you. Okay, it doesn't sound that impressive, but it's sincere. You want to play another game? Just let me know. Hey, if this episode is a keeper, just hit F and mark it as a favorite.
All right, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Louder, Faster, Funnier. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Tickets Place Gaming, and that arcade is out closed. This has been a kind of a weird episode for me today with all the things going on and stuff. But, yeah, I think it's time we call it here. This is 4 games. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid here. All right, last spin. Let's see who we have here. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of I think I've been on her channel a couple times, but I think this may be the first time we actually rated, so why the heck not? All right, folks, we shall see. I'll be back on Thursday with some more Old School Jack. See ya. We are a one-person team, but we're going to have fun with it. And remember, folks, if you are not watching this channel, that unfortunately means that kind of makes you...
Dummy, yeah.
And that's not an insult, that's a take and squeeze fact of life. See you around.